Hey guys, Lorespade here. This Neverwinter 70s PvP, number 5. Sorry I haven't been cranking out too many level 70 PvPs, but as you guys might know, I'm still not quite geared for this. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot different from 60s PvP. There's a lot of decked out players, and that's just the reality of it. And I have no ill will towards anybody that has better gear than me. They've earned it either through putting money into the game or working their butts off to grind out this gear. But that being said, I can still make an MVP out of any video that I do in any game that I basically get into. And basically, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, in case you're wondering about the title, the MVP, it's KiNg R030NL. But in the game, his name's Ambush, and he's a rogue. And in case you can already see, he's on my team. However, later on in this video, I show about 2 minutes of me fighting him, because he's also in the next game that I played with him. So basically, what I have is basically I'm on his team once, and then on the second game I'm not on his team. And I kind of clipped that video out because, well, he's the MVP of this game right here. So I wonder if we won because of him, because he really put in the work. And then in the second game, he really put in the work as well. But as you can see, we're coming up on base number 1, and things are cray right now. So, go ahead and respect Lores to go with Whisper Knife, Saboteur, I believe. No, Scoundrel. Yes, he's a Whisper Knife Scoundrel. So basically, he's going to be trying to basically stun people to death while he tries to kill them. Unfortunately, that's not really the case, because everybody that I go up against is usually pretty decked out, and there's nothing I can do to do any damage to them, really. But one thing about this build that I'm using is the high deflection, so that should help with a little bit more survivability and stuff like that. So, I kind of wanted to go with that, kind of keep the Whisper Knife thing going, because I'm really not good with Master Infiltrator. I know there's a lot of good rogues, and I know that's kind of like the personal choice of a lot of rogues that do a lot of PvP. But hey, you gotta be different sometimes. But that's just me. So, yeah, I am slightly a little bit under geared, but as you can see, we are going around the top of right here at 1. So we can basically go harass their cozy campfire just a little bit. So let's see, we got someone coming out right now, so let's go play with them just a little bit. And it looks like, oh yes, this is going to be interesting. So this is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, a 1v1 fight with a shield user. So I'm basically using Death Strike, Vengeance Pursuit, or whatever that, and Smoke Bomb. Mostly because I like those skills. Basically it allows me to go in and out endlessly, and I kind of like that kind of play style, as well as going kind of ranged. So there we go. We managed to go ahead and get an assist. But that's okay. Teamwork for the win. But that was actually a pretty fun fight. So we are still rocking it out. It looks like, well, we are still holding these guys at a 3 cap right now. So kudos to blue team, right? But for most PvP matches, it really is all about teamwork, and just because, the person that gets the most points, just because they get the most points, there's different ways to be kind of MVP, but for all intents and purposes, the only way I show MVPs is basically who scores the highest points, and that's pretty much it. Because people can get points from capping out areas. People can get points from killing, you know. But the person that basically can do their best to do all those things in conjunction will usually get more points anyway. So that's how I use the criteria to pick my MVPs. Basically, whoever tops the scoreboard. So it's kind of fair that way, I believe, right? But man, when it comes down to 70s PvP, I feel that I'm not quite ready because I can't go up against some of these higher end players that have a lot higher gear score to me. Even with my guild goons, you know, because I joined Dread Legion, woot woot, right. I'm still having a little bit of trouble keeping up, but I mean, I'm actually doing a lot better than I was, so I'm very grateful to have joined the Dread Legion. Oh yeah. But, I mean, until I can save up a lot more, you know, to get a little bit more upgrades and stuff, I'm still going to be sticking with 60s PvP for a while. I mean, and besides, I mean, I still got a lot of characters that are 60s. Yeah. So, if you guys are 70s and all you do is play 70s, yo, think about making an alt, getting up to 60 and playing just strictly some 60s PvP is really fun, guys. I'm just saying, because you can like pimp out your character completely, but you know, it's a lot more fun to not be as completely pimped out. To be completely honest. Because if you're not dying, you're obviously paying too much to play this game. I just like to say that. Sometimes it's not even true. But I don't know if you guys know this. I really don't put money into this game, so because I'm broke. Like I really don't have the money anyway. But I'm unfortunately pretty decent at the trade house, so it takes me a good while to get some astral diamonds together, but I've been pretty much focusing it on upgrading and stuff like that. So here we go. I mean, there's a nice big old fight. If I'm not mistaken, these guys, red dudes right here from Casa Nostra, am I correct in saying that? And yeah, they have been harassing point number 2 for a while now. So they are actually working together in a dual pair. And the guys over here, oh man, Samson's about to go down. But here we go, yo. Oh no, right from behind. Woo! No! Oh, I just jumped right into that little circle chains, man. But here we go, we're about to approach the end of the match. And as you can see, our MVP up at the top, Sir Ambush. Hex yeah, man. Hex yeah. Alright, so right now, like I said, Ambush is on the opposite team now. And I'm sitting here at base number 3. And, well, not gonna lie, someone's gonna be coming up. And guess who it is? Here we go. So you get to see the MVP in action, facing me off. So here you go. Now he's a rogue, I'm a rogue, so it is what it is, yo. And it just does not seem that either one of us are really damaging each other. Despite all the DPS that is going out on each other. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there you have it. But, I mean, he has been making kills left and right, yo. But, as you can see, whenever the numbers get a little bit too strong for him, he's gonna dip out. Which, you know, a lot of you guys, you're like, oh, run away, rogue. Hey, You know what? He who lives and runs away, something fights another day or something. No, it's he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. That's what it is. And see, that's rogues. That's what a rogue does. And you can't pick on rogues over this. Seriously. Anyways, guys, like, share, and subscribe. And hey, Rats, man, good job being the MVP. Nice kill count too, by the way. 15 to 1.